I love what a rowdy crowd you guys are. I just have to say, those who got the AAS today, you have 2 years to work on that scream. And those who got your bachelor's today, you channel that energy when you come and see me about a job. I know you guys are really eager to start your homework-free lives, and your parents are back there dying to take your picture. So give me 5 minutes, and then you can go and tweet and take your pictures to your heart content. So first of all, I just want to say thank you to President Brown, trustees, foundation directors, FIT faculty, graduating students, friends and family, and of course a special thanks to Tony Shea and Glenda Bailey. I'm not going to lie. When they first called me to ask me to come and speak to you guys today with the closing remarks, my first reaction was this, that it was going to be so surreal. I knew that I'd be standing up here looking down at each of you, and even though it's been a very short 19 years in between, I knew that I was each and every one of you at one point in my life. I remember sitting there, sweating, hot, but full of anticipation, excitement, nervousness, impatience, and just an overall feeling of uncertainty. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I just needed to do it. And now being here today makes me feel so honored and humbled, and the feeling of coming back full circle and be able to get back to a place where I have the fondest memories right here at FIT. Back in 1990, I knew my decision to pack my bags, my futon, and every fashion magazine I've ever owned in my entire life into the back of my dad's Oldsmobile station wagon and make him drive me to New York City was a decision that would ultimately change my life. I knew I was going to be a magazine editor, sure and simple. I had no plan B. And doing it in the garment district at FIT was where I would start. So I hit the ground running. So I'll just give you a quick example of my first overachieving week when I got to FIT. Day one, I packed all my courses, plus some extra ones, into 2 solid days that started at 8 a.m. and ended at 10 p.m. Day 2, pounding the pavement and knocking on doors for those highly coveted internships, only to be turned away and told it was for senior students. No matter, I'll keep trying tomorrow. Day 3, back for more no's, bugging more people, still stalking for that internship until someone says yes. Day 4, showing up at a meeting for the FIT school newspaper, armed with a list of ideas and reasons why I should be an editor there, only to find out I was one of 2 people who showed up for the meeting at all. I got that job by default. Day 5, I begin. So this may all seem funny or intense, but for me it was really the beginning of something great, because FIT was my first real collective and creative community. People who spoke my shorthand, people who understood my drive. I didn't care that there were only 2 people at that newspaper meeting, because ultimately that other person would become one of my first and longest and oldest best friend, and now longtime collaborator, photographer Carter Smith, who is also from class of '91. For the next year, Carter and I turned W27 upside down and created something new. W27 became the platform for new ideas, creative risk, and our calling card. Carter was the beginning of my creative community. Look around, you guys. Look to your left and look to your right, because these are potentially the people you'll be working with for the rest of your professional life. This is your personal community, your FIT community. And I say draw from them, learn from them, inspire them. Make these the people you will call upon as you make your mark in this industry, like I did with Carter. And today, Carter shoots most of my covers at Elle Magazine, and this month alone, he has 3 covers on the newsstand, GQ, Allure, and Elle. And just last year, he directed a feature film for DreamWorks, and we collaborated on a short film for Sundance Film Festival. Make your community work for you. All of you are going to leave here today with different plans and different paths, but I really just want you to remember one thing. Be open, be passionate, and be curious. All right, 3 things. But I always knew what I wanted to do. I had my entire route mapped out. I had all the details organized. And I'm happy to say, none of it came out the way I wanted to. And it worked out so much better. I remember discussing this very point with one of my professors here at the time, Jack Hyde. He was a curmudgeon of a man, but really full of insight and wisdom. And after being devastated at not getting a specific job after graduation, Professor Hyde said to me, Joe, go ahead and make that plan, but then throw it away. Professor Hyde was right. He has since passed, but that advice has always stayed with me. Define your path, but be prepared for those detours and side roads, and have faith, because with determination, it will always work out. And prove all those naysayers along the way that you can do this. For every person who told me I would never be an editor at a women's fashion magazine because I was neither blonde nor a woman, or that it would be impossible to get a job in publishing because it was a recession, well, I can proudly say, I proved you wrong. So what I've learned here, I take with me in everything that I do every day. I turn my challenges into advantages, hurdles into goals. I don't know where y'all headed after today or what impact you will have in life, but I do know this. Whatever it is you all do it with conviction, do it with passion, and do it with pride. Take a chance, because risk will reap rewards. Embrace your failures and celebrate your accomplishments, because you can do it. I know I did it. So now I welcome all the students to their newly bestowed role of alumni. And remember that with this role comes responsibility. Responsibility to stay engaged, to be forward-thinking and groundbreaking, and to give back what you can. So please partake with me now in the turning of the tassels from the right to the left as I congratulate the FIT graduating class of 2011. Congratulations.